Hi, I'm the host of the STO Smokers Lounge. I'm here to tell you about Anchor, the perfect app that you can use right now to start your own podcast network. You can broadcast right now. All you got to do is download the app, whether you have a phone, iPad, or even a laptop or desktop. You can right now download Anchor or go to Anchor FM right now and start recording and have your stuff broadcasted over multiple platforms such as Spotify. So go to Anchor today and start your podcast career like I have. Because trust me, I love me some Anchor.
Good afternoon and welcome. Well, actually, good morning since you're listening to it. To the STO, the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone trying to start their own podcasting career. Just download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm. Start podcasting today. I'm your host, Kevin Summer Champ, aka the Point Rap Star. Find all my links where you can follow me, where you can see me. You can see my point, everything with allmylinks.com/Point Rap Star. Three wonderful sponsors, lsworld.com, excitemoney.com, and eroticismmagazine.com. Probably on the GW District Black Podcasting Network. So go to shopgwdistrict.com and get some shopping done for over 500 black-owned retailers and shops. Also, check me out on fullyswapradio.com, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com and the BGPLLC app. Hello, how y'all doing this morning? And I know normally when you hear me on a Thursday morning, I have a guest. Well, today, some of these episodes for the rest of this year is going to be just little old me. You get to hear me talk my shit, as we like to say. So, what am I talking about today? Because I'm not going to be on here for so long. Well, Nori, as he like to be called, the head of Drink Champs, had the great, or lack thereof, great Kanye West on his platform. Now, I know this is kind of old and no telling probably what happened since that and what else Kanye has said, which probably would be no surprise to me because he probably still be making news up until this episode is being released. That Nori got a lot of backlash because people felt that Nori did not hold this man accountable. And I listened to what Nori had to say on Ambrose in the morning. And if I was a friend of Nori, if I was talking to Nori face to face, I told him, no, you did not hold the man accountable. You actually kissed his ass the whole fucking interview. You allowed this man to basically disparage the name of George Floyd. You allowed him to say disparaging things about the Jews. You allowed him to say so much fucking shit because your ass wanted him on the show so you can continue to get that #1 rating that you so coveted because you're so determined to beat out Joe Biden. And everyone gets mad at Kanye, right? Everybody gets mad at Kanye. But the people that should be mad is the people that allowed this dumb fucker to come on their platform and talk and say some of the most dumbest shit in the world and he don't get challenged. See, Latham, I can't think of his first name, challenged him. That was a challenge when he was on TMZ. I have to give Charlemagne or even, Sway challenged Kanye. And Kanye don't like to be challenged. That's why he goes on these platforms because he know who to go to because he know who is going to give him his way versus someone that might push back. Now, Nori said he pushed back. You didn't push back, nigga. You actually just shoved. You just touched him on the back. Because you're so afraid that he may not come back on your show so you can get them good ratings. Because that's the only reason why people want Kanye on their platform, for ratings. Because they know he's going to say something stupid. He's going to piss some people off. And us as black people, let the white people have this motherfucker. They don't even want this nigga. But every time he drops an album, every time he drops some new clothing, we forget about everything he done fucking said and we go straight to the store and make him more money. We basically validates everything that he says when we go to the store and buy shit. Kanye is not a genius. He's not highly intelligent. I'm tired of hearing about this. Oh, his mental health. No. Just because you have mental health issues doesn't mean that you should be an asshole. He talks shit about Kim Kardashian. Only reason why he even friends with the Aunt Jemima, aka Aunt Thomasina, Candace Owens, is not because of their ideology. No. Because she don't like Kim Kardashian either, and she takes a point to go after Kim Kardashian. Which is funny because it's mighty fucking funny that you don't go after them the same fervor as you do Black Lives Matter. Which you have every reason to go after Black Lives Matter, but let's be honest, Ms. Owens. The only reason why you even going after them because you're trying to get a show on Fox News. It ain't got nothing to do with the fact that these motherfuckers misappropriated the funds that people sent them to fight and to build and to help black people. No, this damn bitch who is the head of Black Lives Matter decides she want to buy a bunch of shit in white neighborhoods that ain't even benefiting black people. So I understand why you went after her, but you didn't go after her because it's the right thing to do. You did it because you want Fox News to give your black ass a show. You want to be on the same network as that of Tucker Carlson and Hannity. So you're thinking you doing all this shit is going to get you that network TV time. You're just like Kanye. A piece of shit. Honestly. And y'all should marry each other. Actually, y'all should date. But that's right. You wouldn't date Kanye because he's not white enough for you. And Kanye wouldn't date you because you ain't white enough for him. But see, what I find interesting is that I got to give Kanye this. He's an equal piece of shit. He knew he was an equal piece of shit. He knows that he has equally offended everybody. But yet I haven't heard. I'm hearing that some of these companies are trying to step away from him. That even with LeBron James, he didn't even allow the motherfucker to come on his show because he was afraid of the shit he was going to say. See, funny how a basketball player had more sense than a fucking rapper. So Nora, to be honest with you, I never really watched Drink Champs, nor did I ever liked the show. Because to me, it ain't nothing but a bunch of drunk motherfuckers sitting here talking some bullshit. But Nori, you actually, in every which way, portrayed your fucking race by having this bitch ass dude on your show. And the fact that his mother, Kanye's mother, was a Black Panther, I know she's rolling on her grave with some of the shit he's saying. See, the problem with Kanye is that Kanye thinks that because I'm a millionaire or I'm a billionaire, I can say what I want and it doesn't matter. It does. You sat here and said your child was kidnapped. No, your child didn't want to be around your fucking retarded ass. If people was paying attention during last year's Super Bowl, did it look like Northwest was enjoying the two babies? Do you think the two babies was enjoying themselves being around their dumbass dad looking like he's cosplaying as a fucking character from Star Wars? They were embarrassed. I'm pretty sure when the child gets old enough, she probably going to tell her dad, look, you're embarrassing, Dad. God, I'm tired of you. Every time I go to school, I got to hear about you. You just won't go away. You just don't want to shut up. And I find it funny that he gets the term genius. I don't hear no one calling Dr. Dre a genius. I don't hear no one calling Metro Boomin a genius. And they make way better beats. Actually, Kanye can't even make an actual fucking beat. Half of his beats, if not majority of them, are samples. Let me tell you who a genius is. My producer and best friend, Mr. Twip. Because he don't use samples. He actually uses a keyboard. He actually does music. He can actually read music. Kanye can't even read a fucking book, let alone a sentence. He can't even read. So how the hell am I supposed to believe that he's a fucking musical genius? That motherfucker can't even play a piano. All his shit is samples. Yeah, give me a DR5 or Pro Tools. I could probably make a beat just as good as that son of a bitch can. We just make it a point to just throw the term genius to any Tom, Dick, and Harry that we think has some type of talent. I don't hear y'all saying that Meg Thee Stallion's a genius. I don't hear y'all saying Tory Lane's a genius. I don't hear y'all saying Jay-Z's a genius. But Kanye's a genius. He's a genius. He's so smart. And when y'all say that, guess what y'all doing? Y'all empowering this dumb fucker to think that he is that much of a genius. He actually went after the Trumpers. He actually went after the Trumpers. That would make me laugh. I'm like, you sitting here wearing a MAGA hat, and then your ass want to come right after the motherfuckers that basically supposedly supposed to be supporting you in some way, shape, form, or fashion on the white person side? He made it a point to go after every single person. He went after the Jews. But here's the funny part, right? Once again, I'm going to say it again. As much as we outraged, soon as he drops an album, we're back. We love you, Kanye. We love you. We love you, Kanye. Oh, Kanye dropped a new album. He got Jay-Z on it. He got Drake. I'm going to buy his album. Let me tell you the easiest way to show Kanye he's wrong. Stop buying and streaming his shit. See, the problem is we're not going to do that. We are the black people, unfortunately, are the worst boycotters in all of history. We'll boycott for 2 days and go right back to the store that we boycotted. No matter how egregious it is, they can sit here and write and make a t-shirt saying, fuck Black Lives Matter. Oh, we'll boycott Gucci for about a week, and then we're back buying Gucci. We're back in the store. We're the worst boycotters in all history. Kanye is emboldened by the money that he makes. If you notice, that's what he looks at. That's what he measures his success off of. It's his money. So if we as a people start affecting his bottom line, he might shut the fuck up. But why would he shut the fuck up if every time he opens his mouth, $1 million is made for him? See, that's what puzzles me about all this outrage that we're having with Kanye. We've been having outrage with this nigga from day one. 2022 has been the year of Kanye going crazy. And the sad part is all this stuff that he's bitching and moaning about, he put himself in that position. You the one that signed the contracts with Adidas, you dumb fuck. You the one that sat here and decided you wanted to go and hook up with Gap. You the one that sat here and married Kim Kardashian knowing her background and knowing her mother. You also was on the same Hulu show that your ass is bitching about, helping her try to get rid of a sex tape that she already had. You the one that decided to make her your muse and make her black appropriated for black people. You the one that gave her the validity. You the one that put her and her family, you the reason why they became billionaires, motherfucker, is you. You go from enjoying helping her get rid of a sex tape. You sat there and go through all this shit and then turn right the fuck back around. And soon as she's not with you no more, oh, she's evil. Christian Jenner's evil. And these people are evil. You won't saying that when you had your dick down her throat, motherfucker. See, he has small dick energy. People don't realize that. See, small dick energy people do what he does. Small dick energy motherfuckers do what he does. The people that made you Kanye, you alienate the worst. Because it wasn't the white people that was buying Jesus Walk, it was blacks. If y'all ain't noticed, we tell white people what's hot. We tell white people what to buy, what to wear, their makeup. Why do you think all these white girls are getting BBLs? Because black girls had big booties and big titties. So why do you think white people love Kanye so much? Because we loved Kanye. That's why. We sat here and made this man to where white people love him. And when he got the white people on his side, guess what he did? He turned his back on black folks. He said it best in Gold Digger. As soon as he get on, he dropped your ass for a white girl. What the fuck did Kanye did? As soon as he got on, he dropped everybody for damn Kim Kardashian, didn't he? And then Kim Kardashian dropped his black ass. Kanye might as well go ahead and bleach his skin and become a white man, because that's what the fuck he is. He's a white man in the black man's body. He is a white racist man in a black man's body. Uncle Ruckus was patterned after Kanye West. I truly believe that. I truly believe McGruger made the old version of Kanye West, which was Uncle Ruckus. Kanye probably at home prays to the white Jesus and wants to go to the white heaven. We keep putting this man on his platforms. We keep giving him interviews. We keep following him. We keep giving him press. And every time he does it, what he do? Pisses us off every time. He sat here and said, and this what killed me with Nori. Well, that's why Jay-Z and Puff Daddy want to kill me and this. Them niggas ain't thinking about your dumb ass. No one wants to kill you. The only people that want to kill you, Kanye, is the imaginary murderers in your mind. You're not even worth someone killing, Kanye, actually. You make up these conspiracy theories. You say shit out the side of your neck for one reason and one reason only. And that's because you're thinking that if I create enough controversy that I will continue to get sales. Also, I will stay in the public eye. This is what this is about. He wants to stay in the public eye. He's one of those old rappers that don't want to go the fuck away and just enjoy his retirement. He wants to stay in the public just like his goddamn ex-wife do. He says things, does everything he can to stay in the public eye. He brought Candace Owens because he knew he was going to cause controversy. He did White Lives Matter because he knew he was going to have controversy. So he can stay in the news cycle. And then he want to sit here and talk shit to Boots and them. And I'm a gang. Y'all gang. Y'all ain't thugs. Y'all ain't this. Talking to Meek Mills, this, that, and third. Meek Mills would slap the fucking black off your ass, nigga. Bootsy would pistol whip you, nigga. They pity you. Actually, they pity you. You're pathetic. And see, what's interesting was that George Floyd's family was talking about possibly giving him a defamation suit. Well, George Floyd family, you should give him a defamation suit and that bitch Candace Owens a defamation suit because she's the one that made the documentary that actually he was referring to. And we seen what happened to Alan Jones and Sandy Hook. He got to kick out $1 billion. So imagine if George Floyd family take out a defamation suit just on Candace Owens. Just on Candace Owens. Candace Owens, right? She would lose. And guess what would happen to Candace Owens? Candace Owens would disappear. Just like Alan Jones about to disappear. She would disappear. And it would be a good thing. And it would show her that you just can't say shit out the side of your neck and think there ain't no repercussions. Because see, that's the problem with Candace, and that's the problem with Kanye. They feel they can say whatever they want and there's no repercussions. But $1 billion will make you think twice on saying shit, don't you think? So if I was Floyd, if I was George Floyd's family, I would do a defamation suit against Kanye and as well as Candace Owens. $1 billion apiece. And then once they win, I bet you a dollar Kanye will probably still run his fucking mouth. Because he got the billion. But Candace Owens, she'll be quiet as mouth. She'll go away. Because she ain't got $1 billion. We as a people have to stop empowering people like these two people. We have to hold them accountable for their words and their actions. Now, if these white people saying it, it would be so much outrage, it would be ridiculous to the point that motherfuckers would have been canceled. But because it's two black people who disparaging and talking shit about black people, the outrage ain't the same. Don't hit the same. I sit there and I sit here and I watch and I sit here and listen to Kanye for so many years. And let me tell you what I haven't heard. I haven't heard any of the black establishment, money-wise, sit here and say, we don't need to fuck with Kanye. We're done with Kanye. We're out. It's funny that two white-owned companies is willing to back away from this nigga. But I ain't hearing no black company stepping away. And as for Nori, you're not a journalist, nigga. You're a rapper who basically having more success as a podcast than he ever had as a rapper. That's facts. You should have did a better job. If you was a journalist, you would have held him to the fire. You would have called him on his falsehood facts. Actually, you probably would have, after he said a certain thing, would have shut down the interview and told the motherfucker to get out my goddamn studio. But you didn't. Because just like the rest of these motherfuckers, you see dollar signs when he comes on your shit. You see ratings. That's all you care about, Nori. That's all you care about is the ratings. You want to be the number one podcast, and that's why you had that motherfucker up there a third time. And I'm pretty sure you're going to have him up there again. And then you had nerve to say, well, yeah, Nori was saying, yeah, he does call me, and he talked to me, and this. He talks to you because you have one of the biggest platforms, and he know your dumb ass will bring him on the platform. If you was not willing to bring him on the platform, trust me, you wouldn't even get a fucking phone call, let alone a hello or a Christmas card. Just like the rest of these motherfuckers, he using your ass, but you too fucking dumb to see it. You thought giving him some alcohol might loosen him up and soften him. It ain't do shit. Now you got to do your apology tour. Because everybody looking at you like you dumb as fuck, which you are, for having him on there in the first place. Dumb as fuck for not challenging him. Dumb as fuck for not correcting him. Dumb as fuck for allowing him to say all this shit on your platform that you want to be number one. Now you got to sit here and go on everybody's show and explain yourself. I ain't see Joe Budden bring that nigga on his show. I ain't see million dollars worth of game bring him on this show. And Meth Hoffa didn't even bring him on his show. But you brought him on yours because you want that number one spot so fucking bad. At the end of the day, the problem with the black platforms is that the people, y'all sit here and complain when Meg Thee Stallion and all these people don't come to y'all. But then, do you blame them when they see you allow Kanye to come on your platform and say all this shit and you don't even check him? That's why they're going to the white folk, because they know white folk might hold him accountable depending upon who it is. Why do you think Kanye went to Fox? He knew he wasn't going to be held accountable by no fucking Tucker Carlson. Hell, him and Tucker Carlson think just alike. He's just the black version of Tucker Carlson. We have came to an impasse. Are we going to continue to support this man? Because trust me, once we step away from him, guess who's next to step away from him? White folk. When black people stepped away from Bill Cosby, guess who stepped away from Bill Cosby? Whites. Don't you want to think about it? When we stepped away from R. Kelly, guess who stepped away from him also? Whites. We dictate what they do when it comes to our culture. So when we start stepping away from Kanye, you'll see white people start to step away. I mean, think about it. He could drop an album tomorrow. That shit would probably still be the top selling album. You want to know why? Because a lot of people say, well, no, white people buy shit too. Yeah, but black people, we buy it also. All you rap artists, y'all so offended by the things he said, but as soon as the motherfucker call you to come on his album, you're right there in Wyoming, in his studio, ready to record. Y'all are enablers just like these platforms. That's right, Pusha T. Soon as come time for you to record your album, Kanye, even though you said all that fucked up shit about black people, nigga, I need you to make these beats. When you got Timberland, you got Dre, you got all these other motherfucking producers. When he dropped that damn album in Wyoming, when he brought all them motherfuckers, including the Locks. All y'all motherfuckers broke your neck to go be on this album. But then as soon as he say some stupid shit, y'all ready to sit here and say, you know, man, Kanye, that fucked up. He's saying some fucked up shit. But y'all the dumb motherfuckers went to go record with the nigga. So how the hell can I take your word when I look up as soon as he ready to say, I'm ready to record my next album, y'all the first one in line that want to be featured? Let me be a big time rap artist and Kanye called me talking about some Kavanaugh, man, I dropped this album. I'd love for you to feature. I will tell Kanye, go fuck yourself, nigga. I don't want to be on your goddamn album. I don't want your beats. I don't want shit to do with your fucking Uncle Tom ass, Uncle Ruckus. I'd be damn if I'm gonna have a dude, a rapper, that gonna sit and say all this shit to Kanye, and then I turn right back around and go fucking help this nigga make some more money. Not all money is good money, people. Not all money is good money. So to me, I hope that George Floyd family sue the fuck out of him and in turn sues Candace Owens. Because at the end of the day, Candace Owens, that little documentary was false as shit. It was bullshit. It was no different than what Alan Jones was talking about, that Sandy Hooks was a hoax. You basically said George Floyd was a hoax. And I hope they sue the fucking pants off your ugly black ass. And I guarantee you the next time your ass want to do a documentary about something like that, you'll think twice. And maybe it might wake Kanye up to see that your words do matter and nigga, you can't be held accountable. He thinks he's the black Trump. That's why he loves Trump so damn much. Just like Trump today is saying the Israel, the American Jews, he feels totally disrespected because he the American president that did the most for Israel and this, that, and the third. But you also did the most to set that back by not even acknowledging white supremacy and condemning it, and even said a whole bunch of anti-Jew shit. That's why Kanye likes you, because Kanye sees himself as you. Kanye is a piece of shit. And that's facts. And a lot of y'all may not want to admit it, but we're the reason why he's where he's at. We started it. We put him on that pedestal. And we have the power to take him down, but we choose not to. Because when it comes to talent, talent beats out morality every time. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you didn't learn anything? Smoke this over.